Hi everybody, and thanks a million for all the questions last week. We got some really good ones, including the which is better, red or white wine. Thank you, Anto Moran. Yeah, well, we'll just kick off with a couple of the questions about training. A few people like Biddy O'Dwyer and Lorraine Ryan were talking about events that you're doing in a couple of months' time. And it's great that you are actually getting some training done right now. But I suppose we'll look at Biddy's question first. Doing the Ring of Beara in 14 weeks. Can't train on the road until at least 7 weeks' time. And what can you do on the turbo to get you ready to enjoy the cycle? And that's what you want to do. What do you do? Do you want to kick it off, Roisin?
Yeah, so what can she do? So she's 7 weeks that she's going to be kind of on the turbo trainer. So we were saying to try and mix it up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Different intensities.
Different intensities. Try doing a little bit in the saddle and a little bit out of the saddle, because if you think what you want to do is replicate what you're going to be doing on the road as well, and you're not always going to be sitting down and sometimes standing up. So try a little bit of sitting down, a little bit of standing up. You know, Ring of Beara, it's gorgeous down there. Not exactly the flattest road, so.
No.
Yeah.
And as quick as you can to get out on the road as quickly as possible. Because
I'd agree with that.
Yeah, definitely.
100%, yeah. You know, because like, especially a day like today now, it's pretty nice, and although we don't know why you're not out on the road for 7 weeks, but as soon as you can get out, it is good to get that varied terrain. And that goes the same really for Lorraine, you know, planning on cycling the Ring of Kerry in July. Now, this is where myself and Roisin kind of differ a little bit. Lorraine asks, would a spin class be good practice also?
Yeah, now for me, I'm a spin instructor, so I love spinning. So I would definitely say to mix it up. So go out on the road, spinning. If you can get with a mountain bike, change it up, because variety is great. For me personally, just on the road, I'd find it too difficult. So I really like to mix things up. But definitely spinning, I find it great for high intensity, low intensity, and you get really fit from it as well.
And me, I hate spinning, so so I get really bored when I'm, you know, whether it's a turbo or a spin bike. I just can't do it. I would prefer to be outside. I just love getting fresh air. So, but I do know that there are times when, like, if it is cold, if it's wet, like it can be really hard to get yourself up and running, to get outdoors. So if you find that you're going to get more done by going to a spinning class where there are some brilliant instructors like Roisin, that's the way. Yeah, that is definitely something that you can add in.
Yeah, no, definitely. Just mix it up and make sure you have fun. And on those bad days, maybe get in and go to a spinning class or jump on the turbo trainer. But when you feel good, feel fresh, go outside, get out on those hills and have fun. Yeah, absolutely. Get out, up and down the hills. And also, you know, I suppose for both of you were looking for just tips on that. Gradually increase. Don't, like, if don't know which distance you're looking you're doing at the moment, but just gradually, maybe once a week, maybe on a Sunday, just increase that distance. You know, increase the distance you're doing kind of once or twice a week, and maybe as the summer kicks off, which is kicking off obviously right now, but you know, start training a little bit more during the week as well. But make sure you get your recovery. Recovery is huge. Yeah, no, definitely to even once a week out for your long spin, and just gradually increase it each week and build it up to the distance, but not the distance. Like if you're doing 180k the Ring of Kerry, you don't want to cycle 180k before the event, so you want to maybe get it up to 140 or whatever, or if you're doing, you know, whatever, it depends on how you're feeling, but just build it up, maybe 10k a week or 5k a week, depending where you are at the moment.
And have a look at our website. I mean, like, there's, you know, 450 leisure events in the year, so there are loads. Use events to get your fitness up as well. So
trainers or race yourself fit.
Race yourself. Yeah, and it's like, I mean, there's going to be all sorts of different. You know, maybe do a few shorter events at the beginning of the season, and you know, and increase that. If you go onto the Cycling Ireland website or download our app, you'll get a list.
And also, just one more thing is actually joining the club.
if you are like big into cycling, to join a club, it helps so much to
Oh,
have other
massively.
people to go out. You meet
Yeah.
other men or women, you have the chats, you have fun, you get to go out for spins, and it's a lot easier than doing it on your own.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that as well. And we have a couple of other questions. People who are loving the challenge, and that's great. We're loving it too, and we're loving all the photos that we're getting in from everybody. It's helping keeping us going. And I'm definitely feeling a little bit fitter, which is good. So Steve McDonald was saying loving it. What madness is planned for March? And Ellie Adan Giel, I don't know if I'm pronouncing, I know I'm not pronouncing that right. Also looking to see what other challenges are coming up. Yeah, I mean, I think this has been going well, so we might look at a few.
We have a Coach Education and Development Facebook page, so this month we put up a challenge of a track stand. So what we're thinking now from next month on is to maybe set up a group on Facebook, maybe Cycling Ireland Challenge, that you can discuss all cycling related things, but also we're going to put up a challenge each month that you can do, so you can start off
teach
with
you how to do it.
A track stand. We'll post it below this video so you can have a look at the first one. And if you have any ideas, just send ideas into us, or your own challenges, send them in and we can post them up as well.
Yeah, so watch this space, really. Yes. How to beat the Irish weather from Victoria Lupton. I think we've just beaten it today. Yeah, that is a really good question, but that is not one that I think we can answer today.
Yeah, now unless you want to bring an umbrella which out cycling, but I wouldn't advise that. Might be the safest option.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not.
No, the right clothes is essential.
Yeah,
like if you have the right clothes on, it's not bad weather, it's bad clothing. So just wear the right clothes, and lots of layers that you can put on, take off. So but and unfortunately we can't do anything about the rain.
Yeah, no, just mountain bike and squish and slide around it. Like, why not?
The wetter the better.
No. The last question that we have today is from Alan Cord, and just saying he felt disappointed, missed a day, which actually is similar to Eugene Mullally, who on Valentine's Day missed a day because it was either a bike or
bringing the wife out for dinner
or something like that. So we understand that there are times when the bike doesn't come first, but I think the key thing, and Alan Heary hit on it last week with the video that we put up. It's not about beating yourself up. You miss it, you can either beat yourself up and say, okay, I'm going to call it a day and do nothing else for the rest of the month, or whatever the challenge is, or you can just acknowledge that happened and get back on it.
Yeah, like I missed a day. I was sick, was it last week, and it killed me because I'm very competitive, so to miss that, it drove me up the wall. But I had to stop, and I said to myself, okay, I missed a day, what am I going to do? So I went out and did a longer session to kind of make up for it, or I might do an extra day at the end. But like the thing is, you have to keep going, you can't just stop, you have to keep going.
Yeah, well, we'd just like to say thanks to everybody. Great getting those questions in. And look, if you have any more questions, let us know.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to send out a t-shirt to everyone, the 6 of you who all sent in your comments.
And best of luck with the rest of the challenge, everyone. We're looking forward to seeing all those photos.